Okay, hey y'all. Come on, get up in here. Okay, you do a sound shift and I'm start. Just Christian. Okay, yeah. Hey, Empress. Okay, I want to hear something so exciting. I ordered some new decks and they came right as I was waking up. I said just right on time. Okay, I'm trying to get up early, y'all. You want to hear the craziest thing that happened to me? So earlier today when I was trying to go to sleep, like literally while I was trying to go to sleep, um, it had to be around the time that the kids get out of school. And I heard a voice say, "Mommy," like one of my sons, one of my oldest boys has a really soft tone voice, and he literally, I mean, like literally got it from his dad. And I heard him say, "Mommy," and and I looked up, and I was like, "Yeah, what?" And then literally, I cannot bullshit you. He called my phone. like, he called me, and he was calling from the school. And I was like, yeah? And he was like, I missed my bus and I need you to come pick me up. Y'all, I swear I heard my son in this house with me. He's the first one to get out of school every single day. Okay, at 2:46, like clockwork. And I heard him say to me, Mommy. And no shit, that boy was not in his house. He was at school. When we did our reading earlier today, one of the girls asked me about, did I believe in telepathic communication? Yes. Yes. At that point, my son needed me. And to be honest, this was during the hours that I would have normally been I would have been with my hospice client. So I normally wouldn't be at home. I wouldn't have known how he would have got home. He would have, I don't know. I don't know if it was like his shock or his worry that made him telepathically call me and say, Mom, I need you. But boy, 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 when I sit here and say it scared the hell out of me. So if you want to know why I'm waking up late, it's because I had to pick my baby up. But I was also like afraid for his safety because like, why would he telepathically call me before he actually physically called me? That was so scary, y'all. It was scary. It was scary. I thought he was here in this house with me. I did. Because he's the first one to get home. Oh, man. The crazy part is, oh my God, I've had something like that happen before, but it was weird. It was with a person that I was in a relationship with. And this was right before we broke up. But we was like laying with each other. And I heard like a strong voice like run through my room. And it was like, oh, like that. Scared the fuck out of me. I turned around and looked at everything. Nothing was there or nothing. He couldn't understand why I tripped like that or nothing. But we broke up right after that. And I don't know. He in a relationship with somebody new though. Honestly, and I'm like, we, yeah, yeah. And the crazy part about that was, he ended up calling himself getting mad because I went on my spiritual growth journey and I couldn't communicate with him for 30 days. Like, he literally, like, broke up with me. Yeah. Y'all, I don't even want to get into, like, what he into now. But, you know, that's his walk of life. Push out. Just know, God reveal a lot of things to you when you listen. When you listen, God will reveal to you some things that you'll be sitting here like, huh? I saw the person that he's dating, and I'm not gonna say nothing bad. I don't have no ill will towards the girl or nothing, but definitely confirmed that while me and him was in a relationship, that he was very much insecure about being in a relationship with me. So sad, but you know, that's neither here nor there. Everybody need love. You know, I just, hope he doing right by the girl. That's unfortunate. So I'm gonna assume you trolling. If not, I treat the sore throat by literally taking my vitamins every day and drinking tea. I haven't been sick. God forbid. I don't want to jinx it. But I haven't been sick none. None this year. But I didn't get sick none last year either. So I take vitamins, drink my water, and I drink tea if I start feeling like I'm coming down with something. So yeah, so I got 2 new decks today. And y'all know I literally can't get enough. I'm sitting here, I'm confirming the artists that I have that that Amazon done dropped off. And while I'm in the process, I'm ordering more. I have to get over myself. Just like I don't have enough. So I got 2 new decks that I want to try out. I've been seeing a couple of people use them. And I was like, that'll be cool. So I ordered them, but of course, then something else just came across my screen. So I got 2 more on the way. And then on Temu, you gotta get like 5 of them things at the same time. And then they be wanting to send you like pocket cards. Like these big ass hands, I be, man, listen. Okay. So I got this Curious Tea deck, okay? And I got Twin Flame True or False, okay? So we're going to use the Twin Flame True or False to do past, to do current love. Okay, so this is going to be our current love deck. And Curious Tea is going to be our new love because we're curious to know what's coming next. And, Twin Flame has already been here, so, we're going to use this as our current deck, okay? So, all right, y'all, we already 12 minutes in. I wanted to tell y'all, but I was like, maybe I should wait till the end, but my girl Empress here. Anytime she here, I can go ahead and share the news with her and tell her what happened. Because, y'all, I was scared to hell. When I sit here and say I couldn't go to sleep after that, I just went ahead and made the boy go to the grocery store with me. Let me get one more deck to clarify. And then I'm going to go ahead and get started. I haven't used this one in a while. I'm going to use, y'all, this is my very first deck. This is the deck I use to learn tarot. This is how you know I'm a weird one. This Aquarius shit right here. When you use a deck like this to learn tarot, give me a second. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. Literally, I started using this when I first started tarot, and I was learning tarot at my client's house. While like I was sitting doing hospice care, and I was sitting and learn. Look at these cards, y'all. Y'all just wouldn't believe it. These are the cards I use to learn tarot. Nothing like what I use now. Like I use more simple decks now. But this is the stuff I use to learn tarot. I promise you. So I went the difficult route, I think, me personally. Hey y'all, welcome in. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Yeah, I definitely took the long route about. And then once I saw everybody else was using the Rider Waite deck, I got like 4 original different kind of Rider Waite. And then I found out my sister did tarot, so I started, kind of mimicking what she was doing. But she was like, hey, it's about originality, get your own. But after that, she ended up getting saved and baptized, and she didn't read anymore, and so she gave me everything she had. And I just started building my collection from there. But, yeah, that's on a whole nother day. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and tap in. All right, let's go. Okay, so we're going to start with what's happening next. Tanya, Roxanne is giving you some recommendations on how to get rid of a sore throat. I hope she don't have a real sore throat and she's being trolling this baby. She might only get one just for playing games. Okay. Now, we're going to start with what's going on currently in love for the collective. What's the current energy in love for the collective. First card out is faking it. You built a picture perfect love on the outside world, but behind closed doors, you're unraveling. So some of y'all could be in the energy of breaking down when it comes to this past situation here. You have mismatch. Your puzzle pieces from two different boxes. No matter how hard you try, you just don't fit. And then you have settling. You're not content. You're convinced this is the best you'll ever get. If you knew something better was coming, would you still stay? That's a big one. At the bottom of the deck, you have shared purpose. When you're on the same mission, you're not distracting each other from purpose. You're helping each other fulfill it. Okay. So, right off the bat, you and this person in this current love. Now, maybe I should do both. Current and past. Hold on, y'all. My eyes getting watery. So, due to current energy here, you might be taking it. Okay. If you're single right now, or you're having issues in your current love life, you could be faking that things are okay. You know, to the outside world, you want to look like, you know, you're not bothered by whatever difficulties you may be having in the current situation. Okay? Tell me about faking it. The Wheel of Fortune here. I really feel like the way that you look on the outside, how you appear to be, with the Wheel of Fortune coming up, I feel like some of y'all want to show the world that regardless of whatever happened in this past situation or this current situation, that you're still good. I knew the World card was going to come out. That you're still good. This can be literally the energy of what appears to the world. So this can be like on the internet, through social media, something like that. The way that you appear to the world in the Two of Wands has become a really big part of your life. The way that people see you, the way that you're viewed. Most definitely, if you are going through a breakup, if you are in a current situation, if you're in a current situation, or the person that you may have been in a relationship with, I'll say the last person that you were in a relationship with, you may be making it look like everything is going really well for you at this time. Hold on, y'all. I have a prospect. Hey, I'm going to have to call you back. I'm in the middle of doing a reading. I don't know, y'all. I'm actively dating in real life, in real time. Like, and I'm really taking this shit serious. So I'm answering people's phone calls. I'm sorry. Okay. But yeah, so but there is this energy here of you wanting to appear like everything is well on the outside. Whether it is or it isn't, you know, it's all about perspective, and everyone thinks that you're doing really good, okay? Like you're not fazed by a breakup or being at distance from a person that you may have been in a relationship with. And this is the energy of people actually being able to see and witness what's going on, okay, in your love life. All right. Okay, tell me about mismatch. Death in reverse. The Father of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Eight of Wands. So you still mismatch. You still have someone in your energy. This is someone you may feel like is not compatible with you, or there is an energy of them absolutely not being compatible with you, right? As we know, though, some way, somehow, opposites attract, nonetheless. But this is someone who is resistant to change, right? They don't get the cues, they won't get the hint to get their shit together. Um, this could be you, or this could be them with Father of Swords energy, where they're still trying to hold on to their rationality or their logic behind the relationship as a whole, right? This is almost like a standoff, okay? Um, you move, then I move. You don't move, then I won't move. But at the same time, with the Four of Pentacles here, this person will not let go. Okay, energetically, this person won't get the fuck on. You have the Strength card here. This is, you know, this is the energy of you, basically this tug of war energy. When you do something, I'll do something, but until then, I won't. So both of y'all are at a standstill. You're showing up as the Strength. This person is showing up as the Four of Pentacles and the King of Swords. I'm not gonna do anything until you do something. With the Eight of Wands here, there is some type of communication. What is it? This could either be literal movement forward, or there could be some type of communication that will take place. This is current energy here. The Hangman in reverse, the Three of Wands here, and the Son of Swords. So I feel like, and I don't feel like this is the collective, right? Um, I feel like if this person decided to make a move, it would definitely be unwarranted and impulsive, right? This person, they don't have like any real plans, mind you. Their first movement that they would make would be to watch you and see what you're gonna do, right? Like I said, the way that you appear to the world is everything is fine, and this person is a part of the world. They would be part of that collective of people that have their attention on you. This person feels like they want to be a part, of your inner circle, or they do want to be a part of what you see in your future. So this person does plan to do something about it. With the Hangman in reverse, that lets me know that this person literally has been holding back purposely, and they're knowing that, okay, so eventually I'm going to have to get up and do something, or I'm going to have to get up and say something. Okay. There's also an energy here of this person feeling as though at one point they did have to wait. They had to wait because this is someone who's saying, you move first and I'm gonna move next. Okay. Um, because they want to see what you do. This is someone who doesn't want to feel like I'm moving out of turns. Now you could take this energy and switch it vice versa. Maybe this is you saying, I don't want to move, but mind you, we're reading for the collective, which, with the collective is in the process of changing and transitioning. To start off this segment, this person that we're necessarily speaking of is resistant to change, right? So they may want to make a move, but this is the same with the same behavior, right? This is not anybody that wants to do anything differently. This is someone who comes in that unapologetic energy. You already know how I am. You've already seen me before. You know my true self. This is someone who's going to make a move with the mindset that you're going to accept me for who I am, and not that they're like forceful. You're going to accept me for who I am. This is. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I don't even know what this boy got up to go get my brother. Hold on. Okay, yeah. But yeah, but this is someone not in a cocky way, like you're going to accept me the way I am, but this is someone who says you love me, so you're going to accept me, for who I am. You have settling here. You're not content. You're convinced this is the best you'll ever get. If you knew something better was coming, would you still stay? So some of y'all believe that. I mean, this is the energy of, the options that have been coming towards you. They're not good, right? um there's the energy of these ain't shit, right? um and so you might feel like, is this the best that's gonna come around, or um but this also could be this person, right? Because the energy can be interchangeable. This could be their energy, where they're like, there's no good options out here, so I'm just gonna, go ahead and settle for the collective. But let's see. Tell me about settling. Yeah, see the Three of Swords here, sideways with the Four of Wands in the reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles. So yes, so this person. They're feeling like the opportunities that they had, like somebody literally could broke this person's heart and put them in the energy of, like, because there's a breakup here. There could even be a separation. Somebody literally could have left this person alone and just been like, go ahead and figure your shit out. And this person's like, listen, I had a better chance of having what I really wanted when I was, connected with the collective, the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody wanted to give you another chance and or opportunity, to rebuild this situation or to come together, right? So this person feels like they want to settle, you know, they want to put aside, y'all differences and, come back together. The Four Wands in reverse, to the Ace of Pentacles. They want to work it out. What is this song? Nothing in the world I wouldn't do. Oh my God. So, okay, in your current love situation, your person feels like you're the better choice. They literally went out into the world and got their ass handed to them, and they like, the collective would never hurt me like this. I'm going home. Okay? Look, at the bottom of the deck, shared purpose. Now, when you're on the same mission, you're not distracting each other from purpose. You're helping each other fulfill it. So this person feels like, as of right now, this is what you don't see coming, is that this person feels like we were supposed to be together, right? You were here to guide me, and I was here to guide you. Not necessarily speaking. Anytime you see the Two of Cups, that's exactly what that means. That we are supposed to be, building together. We are supposed to be coming together. We are supposed to be helping each other heal. We're supposed to be mastering this life thing together, right? Right? Give me clarity. Give me clarity, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, please. Okay. So you have the Temperance card, and then you have the Five of Cups. Listen. You also have the Father of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Y'all. This person feels like they have to take their time when it comes to this situation. This could even be you, but someone is feeling like they need to take their time and be careful with this situation, right? And they have to handle it with care. When every time I see the Temperance card, I always think about the Earth Angel actually going into overdrive and actually doing their purpose. Them putting um, their efforts forward, right? Them actually earning their title. Anytime I see the Temperance card, I feel like the Earth Angel is earning their title, right? This person could have regrets because they fumbled the earth angel. You know what I'm saying? And who would do something like that, right? This is someone who's realizing that, necessarily they haven't used the words, we have a mission together, or we're supposed to complete a mission together. But best believe, in their distance from you, they know that there was more to this than what meets the eye. They were supposed to do something. This is someone I feel like is lost in the world. They don't know where their place is outside of this connection, okay? Um, which would tell me that the collective is always on the forefront of this person's mind, right? Everything comes back to the earth angel, right? Um, I lost the job. The earth angel. The earth angel. My car broke down. The earth angel. My mom is sick. The earth angel. This person, everything comes back to the healing of the earth angel. If I was connected to this person, things like this wouldn't happen to me. Okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. We're supposed to be yin and yang. Also, this person does have an understanding that when they were connected to the earth angel, that these things did not happen to them. Okay, bullets were dodged. This person was under a spiritual umbrella. Okay, and they do realize that. They know it. They realize it. Now, there may not be the terms that they would use. Most definitely with hot and cold underneath that. Those aren't terms that they would use. But what they would say is, I didn't have to deal with this type of shit when I was with the collective. Now, that doesn't excuse the fact that this person is still emotionally manipulative, that they don't express themselves the way that they're supposed to, that they don't treat this connection with care. That doesn't take away that, this person still, they still have a mission to fulfill. And that's to make sure that the earth angel feels protected in this connection also. Because the earth angel still has a position. And, they don't deserve to be left out in the cold or treated bad just because, someone else can't fulfill their purpose. Okay? Now, how's this person coming towards, how is this person coming towards the collective? Next actions, how is this person coming towards the collective? Tell me about the hangman in the reverse. So this person, one, is coming towards you with a lot of passion. This is someone who finds you super. It does give Jody. Oh my God, Empress, you must have seen it lately. This does give Jody, yes. And the crazy part is, underneath the Father of Cups in reverse is the Mother of Cups. Okay, like yes, this very much does give spoiled ass Jody. Okay. So the way that this person is coming towards you is you have the Queen of Wands. Give me more on the Queen of Wands, please. Come on. Okay. So how this person is coming towards you? One, they see that, okay. First of all, this person is unhealed. They don't have a lot of hope in this situation. They don't feel like they have a card in this deck here. This person feels like you've had a major upgrade. They're seeing you from a distance, right? The major, I mean The main energy of this first action deck, this is that this person is able to see you, and they see you doing well with the Wheel of Fortune and the World card and the Two of Wands, right? So this is someone who's like, you really don't need me, and then they see you as the Queen of Wands. You really don't need me around you. You know what I'm saying? So like right now, this person's using their strength, and they're trying to stay away. They're trying to stay away. Um, which may not be a good thing. I mean, a bad thing if they're coming off as a star reverse, because it's telling you that they're not even mature, or they're not where they are supposed to be anyway. This would be, a fail to even um, entertain this situation. The 8 of Pentacles in reverse. This person also feels like they don't have very much to bring to the table. Um, they don't have anything to offer. Also, this person, they may be without a job. Um, I just heard homie don't play that. So coming out of this Queen of Wands energy, this person, right off the bat, this person's like, you're not gonna accept me, in this way. I have nothing to bring to the table. Okay, they're looking at the table and saying, I have nothing to add to it. How's this person coming towards the collective? As the Son of Wands. Clarify the Son of Wands. Yeah, the person's coming towards you. They could be coming towards you in an impulsive manner. Okay, no type of sense of direction. And they don't even know, like, this is energetically, they don't even know if this is what they should be doing, just based off the fact that they have burdens. Okay? This is someone who may be carrying um yeah, this person literally, there's an energy of them having more debts than they do income. Okay, if it's looked at like that, like they have more things to take care of than what they have. Like they more problems than solutions. There you go. So this person literally would be a headache to deal with. The Three of Wands is what you have to look forward to. The Ten of Wands to the Three of Wands. Like, you know what I'm saying? You'd be still waiting for this person to get themselves together. I just also heard that there's also mental baggage here. Mm, yeah, see, I didn't flip the cards yet. You have the High Priestess to the Emperor in reverse. Some of y'all know that this person is off their shit. Okay, um, yeah, this person's dealing with mental shit too. Okay, mental baggage. There's current situations literally could be what's affecting them mentally. Okay, so this is someone who could be going through a downward spiral, and you already know like this already been brought to your attention. Your intuition tells you that this person won't. They don't even have the mental capacity to give you what it is that you need. Okay. Um, I also I also feel like this is someone who would love to have your attention or need your attention, or this could be just this person watching you from the sideline and giving you their attention. Okay, they're watching you receive your blessings, your achievements. They're watching you from a sideline. Um, this is someone who's like literally watching you be good without them, regardless. Even if you're single, this person is like, you get the attention of someone who is connected to someone else. Like, what makes you look so good? Like, what is making you feel like you got it in the bag like that? This person's very front and center trying to see who's getting your attention. Give me one more. How is this person coming towards the collective with this Ace of Pentacles energy? So, if this person had the opportunity to come towards the collective, although they might, come broke and broke in, full of burdens, stressed out, you know, mentally all over the place. Understand that this person's coming in the energy of, I don't want to fight anymore. Okay? I just heard this is someone who is literally tired. Okay? Um, this is someone who's watching you from afar, like at a distance. And they're trying to debate if this is worth me even going towards, because I don't want to fight anymore. This is someone who does not want to open up old wounds. They don't want to recreate bad situations. Okay, now what sucks the most about them not wanting to create bad situations is that they're still in the star in reverse energy, which lets me know that that's the inevitable. Bad situations are going to come from a situation that is unhealed. So they could want to, you know, come in and not want to create conflict or not to be bumping heads with the collective, but it really wouldn't matter if you're unhealed, because you're not going to be receptive to really changing the matters or changing things that cause the separation in the first place. Give me more on this Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, see, they know. This is someone who's already suffering from everything that they've put you through, everything that they're going through. And I feel like this is a matter of them literally living a life of whatever it is that they put out into the universe. They're having to sleep with it. This is literally sleep in the bed that you make energy. You know what I'm saying? How do you come towards the collective and you say, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight anymore. But as soon as, you know, collective's like, so you just want us to move forward, like pick up like we never left off, and just, you know, act like it's never happened. It's impossible, because there won't be any change. There won't be any change here. This is person that's still hiding stuff. They're still keeping things to themselves. Okay, there's still things here that need to be rehashed and open, and this person has literally, they have no choice but to make this happen if they want to see something different happen. Because if not, you'll still be in the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's still going to end up bad, because this person doesn't want to do the work. They just want it to go away. They don't want to be without you, but they just want the past to go away. Okay? Asshole. But listen, the collective always has more common sense than than the people or the person that keeps trying to connect with them. And I always feel like that, because y'all are like aware. You're spiritually aware of what's going on. And this is someone who's like, I may know, I may not. Now, that was current, right? So some people aren't currently connected to anybody, which is fine. But I realized when I started this that I'm gonna write the timestamp down. I realized when I started this that, you know, everybody's not currently dealing with somebody that they need clarity on, which means that I need to tap into the past too. So we got the past at 45:37, and then we had current. At 12:57. Okay. So now we're going to see about past energy. Now with past energy, y'all know me. I like forward movement, so I won't be stuck there. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see. I'm not gonna say what to do. I'm gonna let spirit guides guide me. But if they try to take it too far, I'm not gonna do too much clarifying. I want to move on from the past, and I want the collective to move on from the past. So we won't do this one for long. Okay, so in the past, look, I said one card, and I said we weren't gonna be here long. This flipped out. Chasing potential. That's the past energy. Chasing potential. If you resonate with that, put a like down in the chat. At the bottom of the deck, you have conflict resolution. Okay, so you have chasing potential for your past person. There's a difference between growing together and waiting for someone to catch up. Be honest about which one you're doing. Mm, clock it. Clock it. Okay, so with this past situation, some of y'all were literally chasing potential. This person could have been a good catch, right? Wow, really? That's crazy. So you could have been chasing potential when you was dealing with this person. You even knew that this person wasn't the right person, and they showed you numerous of times. The thing is that they had more. At some point, they may have better. There could have been an energy of this person wasn't as bad as you may have thought they were going to be. No, maybe. Okay, so say if you had terrible lovers in your life, right? And the reason why you're so connected to this person is because they were better than the terrible lovers. Now, they could have been a bad lover too, but the thing is that the connection was stronger with this person, which made you, your energy kind of stay stuck there. Because, I mean, we want the opportunity of having our person, right? And this person makes more sense than chasing dead ends, right? Um, there's also an energy of this person knew you the best, right? Or you knew them the best. And so it's like, I know that this person can do better. I know that they'll get their shit together. And then they just so happily don't. But you wait around and you try to see if there's a possibility that maybe one day that this person will say, hey, I'm important enough for them to change their ways, to actually, really do the work. This could be someone that maybe at one point, you know, it was like struggle love, struggle everything, struggle to get a vehicle, struggle to get a job, struggle to blah blah blah, this and then the other. But it's like you could speak life into this person and then they change. You know what I'm saying? Look, you can speak life into them and then they change, right? And they become everything that you ever wanted within a person that's in the cups, right? This person will turn around and be, um, like you feel like, oh my God, I finally found my husband, or the potential of this person being my husband. Um, this is my kid's father, or my children's mother, or the potential of us actually being able to build a happy and successful family. Just based off of, seeing and knowing for yourself that if I put my foot down and I stand my ground, this person does, you know, do what they need to do. They do get their shit together. Okay? The thing is though, is that that energy keeps you stuck. Okay? When this person only can provide you with potential, right? Oh my God, that is it's a stuck energy there. Because you're literally waiting on this person to fulfill the potential that you have set for them. You've set expectations for this relationship. You've set expectations for this connection. And that keeps you stuck in this energy of one day we'll possibly be able to have what I saw us having, what I know you can be. I know you can be my spouse. I'm gonna wait for you to be my spouse, right? Look, standing and waiting, sticking around, hanging out, right? Being the strongest that you can be, even in this person's distance, you're still standing and holding guard. If this person actually reached out and they had their shit together, I go with them. I'll take a chance, right? Because that's that potential energy. I have potential that this person may one day, um, even in another life, if in another phase, in another life, this person could one day be that person for me. And so you stick around. Give me more. I can make this shit up. Spirit literally has given Three stick around energies. The Hangman, the Eight of Swords, and the fucking Strength. And the Strength. It's just, I mean, I feel like the potential with you and this person literally was so strong that you would go through life with them. The High Priestess energy here. There's also an energy of, if this person could possibly pull themselves together, right? I would rather this person be my person than anybody else's. Okay? I would rather weather the storm with this person. My spirit guides talking to me, y'all. I would rather weather the storm with this person, the High Priestess, the Five of Wands, the Daughter of Pentacles, this is Page of Pentacles, and the Lover's card. I would rather this, I would, because we can figure it out. Whoever I'm talking to, you have the tools. You come ready. You ready for whatever. You already have foresight. You already know what could possibly come and not come. This is a navigator. I can get us through anything if you'd actually do the work. If you'd actually do the work, we can stick it out and we can do it together, regardless. Okay, this is your energy. We could, but you have to be willing to do the work. Otherwise, I'll be picking up your baggage. I'll be weathering the storm on my own. Your storm. Your storm. Right? And when you make that decision to do that with this person, when you make that decision to do that with or for this person, then yeah, there ends up being a celebration, but it's the celebration of your accomplishments and how far you've come. You've already did your work, but you would literally end up taking up this person's their bullshit. The Nine of Wands. You'll end up doing all the work, and they'll sit back and celebrate. They might celebrate with you, right? They're not celebrating for you, okay? They're celebrating with you the accomplishments that you've made, putting in the work for them, okay? You at the bottom of the deck, you have conflict resolution. When tensions rises, you don't shut down, you lean in. This is why the love keeps evolving. Clarity. Straight up. You have to remember, you're doing the work. You're not, you look at her. Look at how he's coming to her. Listen, life is hard for me. And I'm trying to do this energetically. I'm trying to do what I can do. You know, to get my shit together, but I need your help. And this is her saying, you know, with sympathy, I got you. I got your back. Whatever you want to do, we can do this. I got you. Okay? Like it says, when tension rises, you don't shut down. You don't shut down. You lean in. You're the fighter. Where did I put that card? When tension kicks up, this is clarity, y'all. When tension kicks up, you lean in. Because you know you can weather the storm. You lean in. What do you need? I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm ready. Whatever you need me to do, the Nine of Wands, whatever you need me to do, I'm here for you. Yes. Yes. And I feel like some of y'all don't necessarily just run to this person's aid. You want them to come for you. You want them to come for you. You have to ask me. You have to tell me that's what you wanted. Because I won't be anybody's fool. It's still that collective's energy. I mean, the High Priestess energy. I'm not anybody's fool by far, right? But I know how to maneuver through these complications that you run into. I can be there for you, but you have to come towards me and tell me this is where we are. Give me outcome, action, and advice. The High Priestess is, you know what you know. Okay? Some of y'all literally are the High Priestess waiting for this person to confirm that this is what they need or this is what they want. Some of y'all know in y'all soul that this person will paddle backwards or will come back around. The Three of Pentacles here. You're waiting for that confirmation. You're waiting for this person to come back around and say, hey, let's fix it. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Together, wholeheartedly. Let's do this. I just heard, even if it's from scratch, the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Emperor reverse card, even if it's from scratch. You're like, I'll be willing to go the distance, even if it's from scratch. I mean, not even if. We can do this from scratch. Chasing potential. I'm willing to build this up. Because I know that this is the goal. Okay? This is the goal. Advice. This is why you receive your blessings, collective. This is why you receive your blessings. Because you keep this mindset and you keep your heart open. Okay? You allow the universe to work with you. And this is why you keep going forward. This is why you end up in this position of positive outcome and changes. It may not be for this person or with this person, but believe that that's why you receive your blessings. You receive the green card to go ahead. Because what you don't do is you don't wait for somebody to prove your worth or prove what you are supposed to be at or what you are supposed to have. Okay? 23. So, you know, there's positive change here, yes. Like I said, and it may be another person coming towards you with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? Somebody wanting to kind of, you know, come in and, you know, make things work or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, it's like, this is like the energy of when the Wheel of Fortune comes, it's almost like the universe being the magician, right? That's who has full control. But your spirit guides are not going to allow this person to come in and, you know, pick and choose what they'll do and what they're not going to do. And that's why, you know, when these blessings come in, when the Wheel of Fortune, when the Wheel of Fortune activates, you know, this person ends up getting knocked out of your every move because they're still unprepared. And your spirit guides know, if we don't remove this girl or remove this boy from this situation, they'll end up picking up this person's baggage. They'll end up taking it. They'll end up doing it. They'll take care of it. Okay? So the outcome is that, you know, you receive blessings for, you know, actually being there for this person. But at the same time, it's like, that's not where you are supposed to be. It's not. Okay, so now we on new love. Yeah, I kind of like this segment. I am gonna go ahead and order the other two cards. When I think about ordering new sets, y'all, it literally, I have to think about it for like a whole day before I actually do it. I don't just order right off the bat. I have to see how the set that I just got works out before I just purchase. I don't know why I do that. I don't know. You see, as soon as I buy one, they be like, "Hey, since you like this one, we got that one too, okay?" All right. I was just about to say, well, these flew out, so but I didn't ask for them, so let's see what they are. This is new love segment, y'all. So, okay, you got fantasy world, head in the clouds, heart chasing fairy tales. The truth is getting lost in all sparkle. Then you have making peace after all the drama and side eyes. Someone ready to drop the aggression. The energy is shifting from war zone to neutral ground. And then you have status symbols. Someone's chasing symbols instead of substance, and wondering why it still feels empty. Okay, so that's new love energy coming in. Okay, let's see. Here, guys, angels, tell me about new love for the collective. What's happening next in new love for the collective? I love y'all. Okay, so I don't know if y'all hear the song that's playing. Cater to You is playing right now. It's funny. And New Love. Cater to You is playing right now. Okay, tell me about New Love. Okay, you got Live and Learn. Mistakes were made, but what matters is what's being done differently now. I like that one. New Love for the collective. Okay. Ooh, you got X drama here. The past didn't stay in the past. An old flame is reunited chaos, stirring up drama, or still has emotional pull. Collective! Okay, and you have pulling strings. It's not what you know, it's who you can control. Someone is orchestrating the situation to make sure they stay on top. Don't piss me off. Okay. We gonna go in, y'all. We gonna go in. Okay. So, just in the energy of New Love, to start off, I feel like some of y'all are in a position where you feel like you've learned from the past, right? So you could feel like, even with pulling strings, I feel like more or less here, you have more control of the situation than what you think. Okay? Some of y'all have managed to, be able to control the narrative, right? Because now the cards are in your hand. You know how to control how things are going to go down or shift in any matter of time. Okay, that's where you are. Now, with the X, though, you still have someone playing in the background, literally. You have someone playing in the background, like, they won't allow you to move forward, okay? It's, oh my God, this is so damned if I do, damned if I don't. This is so damned. Okay? Tell me about Live and Learn. Oh, shit, y'all. Tell me. Can y'all still hear me? Shit. We going dead. Can y'all still hear me? I just had to unplug the mic. I hope okay, good. Let me put the charger in. Okay. Don't let it make you feel bad. It's just, you put a lot of energy into the past where the past still has a lifeline connected to you. Okay? That brings me back to what I said, if you was here at the beginning of the reading, when I was talking about how I was going to sleep and I heard my baby's voice and I thought he was in the house with me and he was at school needing my help. That's how strong. I don't know, Kelvin. How strong do you say my intuition is? You tell me how strong my intuition is. How many people resonate with this reading? I don't know. You tell me. Are you resonating? Is my intuition strong enough to keep my channel going? Okay. But like I was saying, that's how strong. Oh shit. That's how strong this connection is to this person. Is that even in the distance, this person still has, there's still that card attachment, right? That's how strong the energy is that there's no matter how you shift or how you move, this person continues, this energy wants to move with you. It wants to move with you. This is someone who's like from a distance saying, I don't want to be left alone. Um, I don't want you to move on. Oh, but that's weird that you say that, Calvin, because that's literally what you asked me. Like, I mean, come on, baby. I'm gonna need you to play with somebody else. Like, not right now. Not right now. This ain't the time. Okay. So let's clarify, live and learn. The high priestess. The high priestess in the Six of Cups. Oh, y'all. Listen, y'all using y'all intuition when it comes to this person. Okay? I strongly feel like this is like y'all are learning from past behavior. Literally, the Six of Cups. You know what I'm saying? What you know as to what you feel, right? Um, you know this person has a tendency to, do the same things repeatedly over and over again. You may have known them for a long time, or enough time to know, what their next move is and how they're going to behave, right? So you've learned to navigate around this person, regardless of, what the case may be. Um, some of y'all have understood, like, yeah, what I'm saying, we both were at fault here, okay? Do's and don'ts. One thing about the Earth Angel is that the Earth Angel does understand that, you know, what is it? This is all my life I had to fight. You know what I'm saying? I've been through the trenches and I've overcome them, and that's what makes me who I am today. Um, and so you've learned from, even this situation. This might, you probably done been through some things, but Lord, when it comes to the heart and when it comes to your intuition, you feel like this is the worst fight yet, because this is somebody who is literally, or something that plays with your mental health, spiritual health, financial health, emotional health. This plays with all corners of your life. And I feel like y'all have learned from what this person has literally brought to the table. And you can literally navigate around now, what's next and what's not. Promise is plan. Okay, so tell me about ex drama. So you have the Tower and the Moon card. I said that this is this person. This is why their energy is so strong. Their biggest fear is that you'll find somebody worth chasing for potential. There we have it. And the reason why I brought that back up is because we just did the past reading, and the past reading said, and now you finna talk about new love. What the fuck is you talking about? Like, you took time out your day to bring me up. And so since I'm brought up, that means I'm still current. That means I'm still new. I'm still going into the new. This person is saying, even though you left me last year, I'm coming into the new year with you, right? This is that Ten of Wands energy. This is literally your emotional baggage coming with you. Okay? So yeah, this person's biggest fear with the Tower and the Moon card is you actually being able to move forward. That you're actually learning from what you went through with this person and ready to create a new energy, ready to open the doors to something new. Okay, ready to put the past behind you. The Hangman, literally waiting around. They want you to stay stuck. Now, even though the Hangman is more so, yeah, I'm stuck, but I'm waiting for the right time. Okay, I'm learning, I'm gaining wisdom. This is a bat, but it should have been an owl. I'm waiting on wisdom. I'm rebuilding myself. I'm recreating myself. I'm not just sitting here for no reason. Okay? Um, but we all know with the hangman doesn't have to sit there. They literally can shift gears. They literally can make the choice to go rest somewhere else, right? Um, but I feel like when it comes to this ex drama here, Look, I was about to say it's either you or them that's sitting waiting, but somebody's in this left out in the cold energy, right? So this can be them waiting, and this ultimately is their feelings. You know, the collective is gonna leave me. I feel like I don't have a place with them. Their energetic pool is starting to feel like nothing now. It's literally getting cold out here. Okay. Tell me about pulling strings. Tell me about pulling strings, y'all. I just literally just started daydreaming. My therapist told me when I daydream it's stress. So somebody could really be stressed out about going towards new love. It's not what you know, it's who you can control. Someone is orchestrating the situation to make sure they stay on top. This is your energy. Controlling who comes in your life and out of your life. Controlling, you know, how much energy you give into creating new love. Attracting new people into your life. You got the Ace of Wands here showing his face. And the Four of Cups. Pull. Pull. I literally, that's just what I read. You controlling what comes towards you. Whether it's worth taking the time to even invest in. You know, is this what I want? Is it not what I want? I'll control the matters. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that, so don't bring it over here. I do want that. Give it all to me. It's literally pulling strings. You making a choice. Tell me about pulling strings. The Eight of Swords. Y'all literally won't budge unless it's right. The seven of swords in the reverse. You won't budge unless it's right. The World card. I can't make this shit up. Unless it's right. Unless it's right. It means nothing to me unless it's right. Point blank and period. Somebody is not, like whoever I'm talking to, you're not in the mood to compromise. You won't compromise your future for anybody else ever again. You won't compromise your heart for anybody else ever again. This is literally you standing on business. There's swords here to the World card. It has to be real. Like logically, it has to make sense. Or I'm not moving. I'm okay. It has to make sense or I'm not moving. Okay? Somebody's standing their card. Okay? You have Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That's what you don't see something coming. You do have somebody in your energy that does want to work with you. Okay? But we about to clarify. In this energy here, how is it coming towards the collective? If this is a person, how are they coming towards collective? We don't want ex drama or ex business. We want to know how new love is coming towards the collective. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, give me clear and accurate information. How is new love coming towards the collective? Seven of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Wands. When you least expect it. You may also have someone who's already admiring you. They're terrifying. They want to commit to this, okay? But there's still lessons being learned here. Okay? Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like your spirit guides are saying, but wait, are you ready? Wait, are you ready? How is new love approaching the collective? How is new love approaching the collective? You have the Earth Angel, the Temperance energy here. A lot of y'all are being patient, yes. You're still recovering. You're still healing your heart. This is self-love energy, the Ace of Queen, the Queen of Cups here. You're still healing. So the way new love is coming in, you're waiting for you to be put back together. Y'all could have felt like, this past energy literally took a lot from you. The Queen of Wands, right? This is someone who's, they're insecure when it comes to love. They don't know what, they have as a possession here. Okay? This is someone who's like, you could be in a position where, you receive a lot of attention. Some of y'all are like in the energy of, when I can put that shit on the outside, make it look good, but on the inside, I'm feeling empty. I don't feel, I'm not ready for it. Okay, this is you. When someone brings love towards you, you like, but what exactly will you do? What do you have to offer? You know what I'm saying? Lies detected. I see through the bullshit, and I'm gonna see through it each and every time. I'm going to see through it each and every time. So like, what are you really here to do? Right? Y'all are still in this energy of lessons being learned with the terrifying energy here. You do have onlookers. You have people who want to give you their attention. Could possibly even have stalkers. But what they see is they see someone who is still making that shit look good. Because you're still working. You're still putting in the, still thriving. You're still putting in the work. You haven't failed yet. Okay? So you have onlookers, people who see you as, taking care of yourself, rebuilding your life, right? You've completely changed. You're someone different. You're in this earth angel energy, right? Um, this is that, nobody will come towards me and faint like, oh damn, I lost it that quick. Nobody will come towards me and take away everything that I've put together. All the healing that I've done, the hard work that I've put into myself, like this is having awareness. Okay, this is you waiting for the right thing to come in. If it's not right, I don't want it. Simple as that. Simple as that. Simple as that. How's new love coming towards? I personally, I feel like a lot of y'all aren't really even focused on new love. Nope. Mm-mm. You're not focused on new love. I feel like some of y'all feel like it's too much work. It's too hard. And I also feel like you feel like if you can't see it, if you can't, like, if your eyes aren't set on it, right? You don't know when it's coming. You don't know that it's coming. Some of y'all may even feel like you haven't put any effort towards finding or building new love. So you don't see it coming. You don't see the energy there. But it's strongly because you're not ready to change yet. Not that you're not ready to change, but that's scary. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's harder than how it looks. Anybody can, say, starting Monday I'm gonna go to the gym. I just did it this week. Starting Monday I'm gonna go to the gym. And when you get them first 15 minutes in, you like, damn, this hard. Your arms hurt, your back hurt, them squats killing the hell out of you. And then you like, damn, and I gotta do this shit again tomorrow. And it's like you don't quite see your efforts or see what you're putting into it. It's too hard work. It's too hard. A lot of y'all don't even want to repeat the same thing again, and you could be literally, keeping love at a distance. If it finds me, it finds me. But it's behind a locked door and key, and your love life has a chastity belt. Your love life has a chastity belt. Anything else for how love is coming towards the collective? Literally, like, your love life has a chastity belt. The Two of Wands reverse. Um, I feel like it's like on the tip. Look, boiling point here, right up under the lies detected. Boiling point up under there. I feel like, give me more on this Two of Wands in the reverse. This is still that if it comes around, it comes around, but I'm not searching. What is this? The Two of Wands in reverse. Look, the Ace of Pentacles and the World in reverse. These are missed opportunities. If it comes around, it comes around. If it doesn't, oh the fuck well. Whew, y'all, I feel so heavy when I think and I say it, because it's like an anchor. That's a drowning feeling, like to feel like I'm not so hopeful for love to resurface. With the Death in reverse, that's fearful energy. Okay, so give me advice. What can Okay, this is when I pull out an oracle. This is when I'm gonna pull an oracle. Because I don't want whoever I'm talking to, y'all, I love y'all so much. And I don't want my spirit guides to give y'all tough love right now. Because this is that's kind of definite. I don't want y'all to feel that. Okay. I'm gonna give y'all oracle. Cause I don't like that. You know, y'all know I'm all about healing and stuff like that, but I do want y'all to be able to reopen y'all heart and allow, love to come in. But if it seems like it's too hard, then, it's too hard. Take your time. A lot of y'all are traumatized, honestly. This is the Death in reverse energy is traumatized energy. I'll stay put, or I'm not ready to change anything right now, because what if it looks like what it did before? You don't look. Breaking my heart is playing. Breaking my heart. Oh yes. Some of y'all are in the energy of, what if I give it another chance and it breaks me down worse than what I've already been. A lot of y'all not ready for that. You're not ready for that. And I get it, and I won't push it. I won't push it, and I will do this again. I'm gonna try to do this reading maybe like once, or every other week or something, to like just update it, because I feel like this is really important to know, to just to even know where we are in the phases. Okay, as a collective, I think this is really important. So let me give y'all. Look, I got the darkness. I didn't even say anything yet. So are you hanging around with the wrong crowd? Be the love and light that you are. Your spirit guides are saying, it's time to shift. You wanna make a change and shift. Okay? Don't sit in this space. Okay? Free yourself from that space. What can I do? What can it do? Who is that? What can a collective do to release themselves from this stuck energy when it comes to finding new love? What can the collective do to release themselves from this energy when it comes to finding new love? What can the collective do to free themselves from this stuck energy when it comes to finding new love? And I repeat it because I want to make sure that I'm saying it right, and then, accurate in a way that I let my spirit guides know exactly what we want to hear. There we go. Confirmation. Feeling trapped. Confirmation. And I just told y'all why I repeated myself like I did, because I want to make sure they hear what we're trying to know. Feeling trapped here. Yeah, we got to get out of that. So you have feeling trapped. There is always a way out of your difficulties. So there's a way out of this, y'all. It is. It can happen. It can happen. Okay? Then you have numbers. Your angels could be whispering numbers in your ear. Those are special messages. She said, big fat, no thank you. Don't be like that. See, this is why the collective is stuck, because Y'all won't even like even open up to the thought or the opportunity of. Some people actually want to, feel what y'all felt before was not love. That was trauma bonding. Okay? You were trauma bonding to these people. That wasn't love, okay? And now y'all scared of love. But there wasn't love. What y'all should be fearing is trauma bonding. Literally, like y'all looking at it all wrong. Okay, so then you have 5 doors. Doors of opportunity are opening for you now. Walk through them. I'm telling y'all spirit guides are saying that y'all have the opportunity to get out of this energy. Okay? I know y'all so scared of love. My views went down just that fast. They like, we don't want to know how to get out of this. No. What y'all had before was not love. That was trauma bonding. Heal the trauma so that you can walk through these other opportunities. Okay? So that you can find love, moving forward. Okay. I'm going to get out of that. And then you have gaslighting. Recognize when your emotions are being played with and when you are being manipulated. I can't make this shit up. Trauma bonding. Yes, the doors. Yes. Um, Recognize when people are playing with your emotions and when they're manipulating you. This is how you break trauma bonds. Okay? There is a way out of this. There is another door that you can take. Y'all don't have to be stuck there. There was not love. This is not love. That's not love. Ex drama shouldn't even be in new love segments at all. That's not love. That's trauma. Trauma, literally, your ex is saying, this is Ike. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's not even funny, Andrea. That's crazy. Gaslighting like a motherfucker. Like, oh my god, that's wild. Okay. But yes, look, in new love, this person pulling up and saying, fuck no. Like, what you mean you moving out the way? That's trauma, y'all. This ain't love. That's scary as fuck. That as soon as I move on, your energy is going to chase me and try to block me from being able to go towards somebody else. That's messed up. Yes, it is. That's messed up. That's messed up. Mm. Okay, gaslighting. At the bottom of the deck, you have EFT tapping. Psych yourself with emotional freedom techniques. Healing, y'all. Healing. Healing. Some of y'all need to get into meditation, listening to frequency healing, things like that. That's wild. Yeah, that's trauma. That's trauma. And kudos to him because that lets you know that that was his trauma, right? Dragging you along, um, not providing you with love, but still holding on to you. Abandonment issues, things like that. Yeah. So, psych yourself up with emotional freedom techniques. Y'all have to learn how to release yourself from this energy. I'm sorry. Life happens. Life happens. It's, whoever would have known that we could have learned, we could have learned to decipher um, love from trauma or hate from love. Okay, to know the difference. This is stuff that wasn't taught. Back in the day, our grandparents didn't know this. Our parents didn't know this, right? Some of them think they still in love with the person that they with after 30 some years, and they really not. They trauma bonded, and now they don't know nothing else. They too old to emotionally detach from you know what has kept them captive for so many years. Okay, but you don't want to be that way. You want to break that. One thing I did a reading with this girl yesterday, and like when I say her energy was if she sees this, I'm not trying to talk negatively about our reading, but One thing that I paid attention to while I was doing the reading was how stuck the energy was, and um, it was like being in a room with a therapist, but after you walked into that room, the doors disappeared and the windows disappeared. Being trapped inside, and your emotions just flying through the room, but there's no outlet. Okay, one, emotionally and spiritually, that is a horrible thing to go through and to feel. But as a lot of y'all know, I have the skill of being able to feel that when people go through that, and it's traumatizing to me, yes. But but I know how to cleanse myself from that energy. Um, but at the same time, to feel someone else go through that is a scary feeling. It's like physically being in a padded suit, but it's your mental. Um, and you're trapped. You feel trapped, and you kind of feel like there's nowhere else to go. There's nobody else to turn to. Who's gonna listen to me? Who's gonna understand me? Nobody understands me. You feel alone in this, and it's traumatizing as hell. It's super traumatizing, and it makes you not want to ever experience this again. I definitely understand this, but y'all have to find a way to put windows on those rooms so that you can look out and see, what's next, what's the future. You also have to remember to put doors on those rooms so that you can figure out how to escape them. Beginning, because we're not talking about what's on the outside of those rooms. We're just talking about how to escape them, how to get out of them. Okay? So I'm gonna do this segment again because it's truly heartfelt, and I'm glad that I had the opportunity to get it done, y'all. Because when I tell y'all, once I finally went down, I was down. Them kids kept coming. It was like we went to the grocery store. Mom, what we cooking for dinner? What we cooking for dinner? What we cooking for dinner? I don't give a damn. I went to the store already. Figure it out. I don't care. They came and brought me a chicken pot pie. They was like, here, so you can stay asleep. Baby, I ate that chicken pot pie laying down on my side. Do you hear me? And I was knocked out. I just kept waking up like, am I late for work? Am I late for work? You know. But y'all, I'm so glad that I was able to get up. My brother was home to go pick up my baby brother from work, and I was able to absolutely. Thank you so much. Um, and I'm so glad that I was able to come here tonight, like get on this table and still have 30 minutes to get ready for work because it's 10:28 and I gotta be at work at 11 o'clock. Okay, but I took my shower and everything before I laid down because I really wanted the opportunity to get this reading done tonight. So I'm so glad I was able to come on here and like really start this. So this is the first time we've ever done this reading, this type of reading, and I want to do it again and again and again because there's healing to be done here. And I hope that this helps somebody tonight. I really do. It definitely helped me with y'all because a lot of y'all that are in this room I have been with me before. And so it lets me to understand, where we are spiritually and mentally as a collective. And together we are going to break down these walls. We are. We are. We are going to be a strong collective. Tarot never, it does not have to be messy. It doesn't. It doesn't. And it's supposed to be to help guide you towards freeing yourself from, that spiritual blockage. Okay? What's stopping you from being able to, heal. This is another way of helping you, build your discernment. So that you don't have to deal with situations that block your intuition. Absolutely. So, I love y'all very much. I'm so glad that I was able to come here, get this reading out of the way. And, look. Ah, look at that. Just in time, y'all. I love it. Hey, Leroy. Um, So I'm glad that I was able to come in and get this reading out of the way. I hope that it helps y'all. I really do appreciate everybody that was able to stay for the reading. Okay, we will do this again. If we gonna, I'm gonna sit here because y'all know I started my new job. Like literally, that I have 10 training courses to do. I have to be there early in the morning to go ahead and get that done. But y'all, I get to set my own schedule, so that means that we will have around the clock schedule as to when we will be live and doing our postings. Okay, so it's gonna be like clockwork for us. All right, but we gonna get some healing done. I probably say in the next 3 years, by the spiritual new year, springtime, we'll be able to um, invite new love into our life. Okay, and I say ours because I'm part of the collective too. Now I don't have a fair dating or being in a relationship with nobody, but baby, it's a strict program around here. I can't even make it up. It's a strict program. Oh, thank you, Psycho. It's a strict program around here, baby. And when I sit here and say I have the tendency to spiritually put my foot up somebody's back if they got me messed up, like off the back, off the rip, I'm turning shit up. I'm not wasting no time. Okay, but those are, that's me protecting myself, from trauma. So, like I said, same situation, same, but that's why we're here, because we're gonna heal that. Look, and y'all know how I love to use that. We're gonna heal the part of us that makes us feel like that is okay, because it's not. Okay, necessarily speaking, you are potentially damaging people who could really come into your life with good intentions. So we're gonna learn how to have discernment when these people come across our path, right? Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. Love, never knew what I was missing, but I knew once we started kissing. Y'all, when I sit here and say my YouTube be resonating on point, she been doing her thing all night. Also, everybody please give a heart to my moderator, because she be on point like love. Okay? She be on point. Yes, yes. Protect my energy. Thank you so much, baby. So, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I got some new cards coming, I think in a couple of days, but I think I might get in, go ahead and get these 2 decks that I just saw on TikTok. I mean, did they even sell cards on TikTok? I don't even know, but I seen on Amazon. You know what? He's been asking, but right now the reason why y'all haven't been heard from him is because he's been studying. He's actually studying. Y'all, my son in the booth right now. So he is actually in the background. When I tell y'all we always working, Spirit opened the door for him that day, and he's actually been learning tarot. So that's why y'all ain't been hearing him, because he's like attempting not to interrupt my readings lately. He's working on his skill. So, yeah. Y'all gonna be hearing more from the dude. Okay? Baby boy is about to get in the ring. Okay? So, and that's what it is. I don't know how I'm gonna build him a YouTube channel. I literally have 3 YouTube channels. And I might actually let him take over one of them, but I'm still building the subscribers, because I do want him to be able to go in live and not having to deal with the, going through the phase of, having to slowly grow. Okay? But definitely, y'all will be hearing from him again. Y'all, when I sit here and say these kids gifted, I'm still shocked that he called me. Absolutely. And look, and he's all ready for it. He's definitely ready for it. Like, Like, yeah, he's really ready for it. And he'd be like, anytime now, anytime now. I saw him walking through the house the other day, and he was walking, holding the tarot book. You know, I never had to learn tarot. I basically, like I said, I taught myself with this deck right here. And this came with a big guide, like a big guidebook. So when I would get stuck, I would literally just go back to that card and read the meaning of it. But more or less, as you can see, when you look at those cards, this is literally the world card. Um, but when you look at the cards, like look, even my guidebook is worn out. Like it's worn. We done been through some things. Okay, I was at work. Okay, doing hospice, and I'm sitting beside my client reading, and she's like, "What are those cards you flipping? Mind your business, lady." You know, like that. I ain't doing nothing. You know, but literally, so this is how I taught myself tarot, just like this. And I would see a card, and then when I get confused, I would go in and see what it meant, and that's how I went. And these are like, this is not like keywords. These are actually like written out, and it will tell you like, you know, the position that they played. Look, like I even, oh yeah, I still have where I left off, where I had the page bent up and everything. Like literally, like this is how I learned tarot. But these are the pictures that I use. So when y'all see me reading these cards, it's completely off intuition. I didn't have a guidebook on any other set other than my first set. That's it. So I literally, I flip the cards, probably don't even be knowing what I'm talking about, and it just come out, and then I look at it and I be like, you know what? Hell yeah, hell yeah, you know, like that. So that's how I've been. And now that I've actually brought this out and looked at it, I think I might be taking this to work with me tonight. Absolutely, absolutely. And you know, that's the biggest part of it. He actually went to school and told his counselor. He has a counselor that he works with side by side, and he, you know, she's really like, she always wants to know what we're doing at home. And he told her, he was like, so yeah, like I'm psychic. And she texted me and said, has he been taking his medicine over the break? I was like, girl, he is not tripping. He is intuitive. I'm like, he is. He knows some shit. Okay, so I'm like, he being honest. He's being honest. But she like, I've never heard kids say some shit like that to me. Girl, listen. I never thought it was you know going to be that strong. I didn't get my gifts or know that I even had any until I was like 17, and I told my grandma what happened to me, and she was like, "Do we need to see a priest?" You know, like that. And I was like, "It was granddaddy, grandma. It was granddaddy." And she was like, "Girl, I don't know," but you know, eventually she opened up. Absolutely, absolutely. I can't wait till you come back on. I probably say I don't know exactly when the time is right. That's why I say when the time is right. As you can see, he's been staying away from me. So, um, yeah. So when the time is right, he'll be able to come on, and we'll see what he's been doing. So, but yes, y'all. I hope y'all have a good night. I'm gonna take my little butt to work. I work tonight. I'm gonna do 11 to 7, and then I'm gonna get off and I have a training at 7:30. I think I'm supposed to be at work tonight. I'm not even sure, but I might be. And if I'm not, that's where I'm gonna be at. So it don't even matter. So, but yeah, then I have a training at 7:30, and then I have to go see my client at 8 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock in the morning until 4. Okay, so this is gonna be a very tough 24 hours. But y'all, if y'all only knew how my even my working tribe, if y'all only knew, you know, how hard they go for me and they support me, like I wouldn't be able to do what I do on a daily basis if I didn't have support, even from my angels. I just know my angels are what keep me going, baby. Because they give me about 4 hours of sleep, and baby, I be feeling brand new. Firecracker, boom, you know? And I just be ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's all worth it in the end. I gotta go to meet. I'm trying to do something. Your girl trying to do something, okay? Do it, baby. Absolutely, absolutely. So, some people be thinking I be working hard. Baby, listen, if y'all only knew what I be at work doing, y'all be like, that's why she be here all the time. I work on the floor where I don't even have to do nothing. I literally just make sure that I don't have falls. That's it. No falls to report here, boss. That's it. Okay? And then when I be with my other clients, literally I'm just there to make sure that the aides are doing what they're supposed to do when I'm doing hospice. I'm literally like the third person there. I have 2 aides, and then I'm just the overseer, and I just make sure that they're answering my client's call light, and they're taking him to the bathroom, and they're dressing him, and they're bringing him his lunch, dinner, and breakfast. Like, that's what I do. So I'm just sitting there watching all day and reporting and reporting. Yeah. Mhm. So when they get to acting up, baby, I don't know. She came down here with an attitude, and then she said, "I'm not doing this shit," and I get them out of there. That's what I do. That's my job. Mhm. So it don't be hard. That's why I'm still able to just pop in here and get this out the way, and then go do that. So I'm gonna get up out of here. My job literally is like down the street around the corner. It literally is. So I'm gonna take my ass to work, and I will see y'all. I am going to do another. I'm gonna do a reading tomorrow. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I do know it's gonna be like around this time. Cause when I get out of work tomorrow, I'm gonna be trying to play catch up on some rest. Cause I'm going hard till Thursday. Okay. So I'll see y'all later. Have a good day, or good night, or evening, or whenever you see this reading. And now, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I hope that this was able to help you. Okay? Bye.